Tell you what, arguably this was the best day of the week. You would concur, right? Temperatures just where you like them, almost room temperatures on the outside.
My irritation level for this smoke, and I think I speak for a lot of us out there, it's this high right now. You're just tired of this. Look at the visibilities. They're so far down. I-80 out here on the
I want you to notice the few frames going from 11 to 12 o'clock. Notice how many more green spots there are. These are those pulse storms beginning to brew and fire up. And there's a lot of vertical development, and they hold a lot of water.
The storm drains are filling fast here, just north of town in Rio Linda, back through about Citrus Heights. It's this pocket of rain right here that's very concerning. It's going to really slow you down if you're heading out, trying to get to the freeway. And good luck trying to make a 65-mile-per-hour drive, because it is going to be tough. And then, of course, you've been hearing about the avalanche warnings. It's very easy for the snow to break off their cornices, so just be very, very careful out there. Backcountry travelers, even the skiers that are more experienced, just be careful. I can tell you from experience being out there, you're probably not going to be able to see much more than maybe 200 or 300 yards in some cases. At the 5 o'clock news, we had Dave Begno up at Blue Canyon, but this time we give it to the ladies. Laura Cole, how are you? How was the trip up there?
Given enough time, and this new pattern where the high is actually progressed to the east, it's going to rotate pieces of energy from out of the south, from Arizona.
Don't put away the summer shorts just yet. The warmest day of the work week still ahead of us. We'll look at that 7 days shortly.
I'll tell you, if you're going to head out to Cabo or Mazatlan, if you have an opportunity to cancel it, I'd do it, because this thing is not forecasted to move.
It's a good idea to get outside today, though.
Oh,
yeah,
so
beautiful.
pretty. I'd play little hoops outside or something like that, huh?
But
kick the soccer ball around.
You're a tall guy. You can probably jam.
Yeah, well, I used to.
Yeah.
Just
Really?
barely. A woman's
You
ball.
could dunk?
I you know,
I would admit that.
just get up there. Not quite tall enough.
I got the opportunity and talk football, because we're all in football mode, and Jeff's following right after me, so it's a good segue. Victory always comes 4 years straight, no problem.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so.
See, you can barely even find my lips.
I'm stuck
narrow.
in the 80s with the pink lipstick. I don't
I'm
know
all
what my
chin and
problem
nose.
is.
Hey.
Fun, because I'm in between a husband and wife. I said earlier, I said, we're the holiday team. You're the holiday team. I love it. Spreading cheer, getting up early the
I think
morning
they put someone in between us for
Just
a
in
reason.
case?
Just in case. No, honey, you know, you were supposed to get that done last night. I can see that happening to me. There you go. That's the best way to start off 2014, right?
I love it. See, we're still partying around here. Very nicely done.
Oh, thank you. Those days are long over. Now the back kind of gets thrown out more often.
Now you're like, I need 2 Advil and then I'll do it.
It's those deep bends on the brake that breaks you say.
Refer to me as Jesse James, baby. Jesse James.
All right, let's go over to Jeff tonight to take a look at what's outside.
Well, I don't think it's just my opinion, but today was a perfect 10, wasn't it?
Beautiful.
Gorgeous. If you had a little time to break out from work, guys, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and hopefully you did as well. Break away from the office, get outside for a few moments. If only we could land this on the weekend. The weekend doesn't look to be in the best shape. We'll get to that in just a moment. First off, let's go outside. 60 degrees currently at this time, variable breeze, about 3 miles per hour, and humidity at 37%. By the way, look at that gorgeous moon. You know, last night officially was the harvest moon. That's the full moon that's closest to the autumnal equinox, which starts on Sunday. It's fall. But we've only lost a little sliver of its light, so go out there and check it out. The thing is just so radiant and bright. 59 degrees in Ogden, calm breeze. You can't even measure it. It's so light. Pressure at 30.03. Now humidity's low, and way down south into St. George, 80s. But you know, they did make 90-plus degrees. I was hoping they wouldn't, but that cold front that ushered us some really cool air came in a little too late for them. It kind of dissolved before it got there. 72 today compared to the average of 78. Cooler than normal. Tomorrow, warmer than normal. We're tacking things up. And with regard to those low temperatures, yes, it was very cool, some sub-freezing readings. Salt Lake, 47 this morning. Really not that colder than normal. But the thing is, we're going to do it again tonight. We're going to be below. So, you know, extra blankets for the kids and yourself, perhaps, and some slippers around the house here to just keep the window shut. All right, here we go. Here's the high-resolution radar. There's nothing going on anywhere as far as the eye can see, all across the western states. But look at this. This is amazing. Yeah, a cold front that triggered all the cooling from a few nights ago. You can see that strong gradient from 80s to 60s through Kansas City, Omaha, 50s. They had snow up in Montana today. And check this out, a huge squall line of storms from Milwaukee southward all the way to the tip of Texas. In Kansas City, they're undergoing some water rescues right now as we speak. So if you have some friends there, make sure you give them a call, make sure they're okay. Now, from now until Saturday, it's all about the warmth of this area of high pressure. This is the next line of cold air, though, that's associated with a couple of storms that are sitting out here across the Pacific. By Sunday at 6 p.m., there's where the front is located. And at 6 p.m., of course, we're thinking about the big ball game. At this point, one thing can be assured, a lot of wind. It'll still be pretty mild, but when that front comes in, the timing appears to be Sunday morning. We could be talking about, you ready for this? A skiff of snow, highest Uintas, snow, yes, 9,000 feet and above, even the northern Wasatch Mountains. I know, didn't we just finish up? Didn't we just finish up winter, it seems? 49 degrees clear. Not so cold, or not as cold as it was this morning. But tomorrow, it's going to take some time. We are ultimately going to get above normal to 83 degrees, and that's still a perfect 10, maybe a 9.5 overall, in my opinion. 72 Park City tomorrow, 72 Evanston, 81 Delta, 80 in Cedar City, 93 in St. George. Okay, so here's how it looks with 7 days out. Lots of wind all weekend long for southern Utah. The dip goes from 92 to 84. We stay in the 80s, and then get this. This will be the first into the new season. 70s. For high temperatures in St. George. So this is not the front I was even talking about, guys, for the weekend. That's the next one that comes up the middle of next week, and that's assured to give us a fair amount of rain. I think this one coming up on Sunday. Again, it's going to be after the ball game, the showers into Sunday, but I don't think it's going to be giving us a lot of measurable rain. It's cold, though, isn't it? Snow?
Perfect football weather, and no rain till after the game.
That's what I'm thinking now. That could change. Brett will be back in tomorrow.
All right. And you guys are competing teams, so we'll see what happens.
That's right.